Hey YouTube, what's up? This is KShadow22 here, and today we're going to be getting rid of this annoying message called "Do you want to change the color scheme to improve performance?" Now this message pops up on Windows 7. I am on Windows 10. Don't ask. I'm on the current version for Windows 10, and I'm not going to backtrack. But however, this has been tested on Windows 7 on several different PCs, and it will work for you. So let's go ahead and first get started by me briefly going over this program. This program is called K22 Auto Terminate Process, and what it will do is get rid of this annoying message. Not only will it just get rid of that annoying message, it will get rid of any annoying pop-ups and any programs or messages. So not only does it just get rid of that one message, but it can get rid of anything that you'd like it to. So if you have malware popping up on your computer and you don't know how to get rid of it, this program can do that. It just won't completely get rid of the program. It will just exit out of the process. Now for this message, the process for this message is a core process. And if you exit out of that process, the DWM goes back to classic or whatever, the very basic color scheme. So basically what this program does is it will just exit out of the message for you, or it will select one of the messages. Now if you wanted to select one of the messages, you have to program that yourself into the program, but that is very easy to do if you know how to do it. So let's go ahead and get started by downloading the program. Just go on to kshadow22.com, go to the Downloads tab, and then go ahead and save this file. You can go to Home. Basically when you go to kshadow22.com, you'll go to the home, just go to the downloads. The third download down will be K22 ATP. So once you have successfully downloaded that, go ahead and install it. It'll have a wrench icon, and you do need admin privileges for this. After you've done that, go ahead and open up K22 ATP, and what you'll notice is that there's not really much here, and if you start it, you're not going to get anything done. So you have to go into the settings. You do want the program to auto start because it will start on Windows Startup, and we're going to want to do Windows Message Change Windows Color Scheme. This will set it so it'll exit out of that message every time it pops up. It's going to find the close button for when that message pops up, and just go ahead and hit X, and then we can just overlook this. It's looking good. 933, 189, that's a good pixel. That's going to be about in this area, which will be where the X button is. So go ahead and X out of it and hit Start. Now, you're wondering, why do I always have to have this here? Well, you don't. Just go ahead, X out of it, and reopen it up, and it will be running down here. Now, how do you know if it's running? Just go ahead and hit Open. It's already running. I promise. It will be running non-stop. Now, this program does not take up any storage really at all, any RAM. It takes up like 10 MB at max. Go ahead and go to Open File Location, and we can go ahead and make sure that this works. So you can see it's saying hit close, and it'll exit out of the message. Now for this right here, I'm gonna have to exit out of the program to show you this. Actually, if you stop this, if you go into Windows, what you will notice is that you have to click everything 6 times for just to exit out of that. Now the reason for that is 1, just for diagnostics for me as a programmer, and 2, for to keep the program from spamming the message. Normally it will only take 1 click. Now one more thing I want to teach you guys is how to have it click one of the options. Now this is very simple. If you want it to click this very last option, just click it once. It'll say hit option 3, and just go ahead and click the caution sign. Now we can open this, go into our settings. What we'll notice is if we paste into this text box, we'll get some pixels. This is our X right here, so go ahead and paste our X in there, and then go ahead and paste our Y into here. So this is our new pixel. That's going to be about right down here where the message is, and we can X out of that. We can now start. Now whenever the message will pop up, it'll hit right there. So then the message will go away, of course. One more thing I would love to show you guys. I know this is getting a little long now, but let's go ahead. So this is how fast the interval is. So how fast it's going to detect the program, the message that's going to be popping up. So if you wanted to detect it within a half a second so you don't even see it at all, have it at the very lowest. The reason why I don't have it go to like 1 millisecond is because if your computer cannot have that fast of a runtime, the computer will probably freeze up. So that's why the lowest is 0.5. I know some people could probably run about 0.1, but I'm not going to chance that. And then the highest is 20 seconds. I have it in milliseconds and seconds. I have it in milliseconds for programmers and seconds for you guys. So it's both user friendly and programmer friendly. Now, that's the end of the tutorial for the Windows message. But now if you want to go on and see how to exit out of other processes, continue watching, and this is the new tutorial now. So after decided to start the program fresh. So once you open up the program, you want to exit out of a completely different process and not the message. Go into settings. You're going to want to have program name. And for instance, Notepad. You want the name of the program, so Notepad. And then you want the image ID, which is the executable file. And then PID. You can simply find this if you go ahead and open up the process or the message or whatever. Whenever it's open up, you just want to hit Control R. You want to type in CMD and you want to type in task list. Now, whenever you find Notepad.exe, which is right here, the PID is 7408. So 7408. Now, if you select this option, what you'll notice is that it will say that it's dynamic and it changes often. Don't expect this to be of great help. If you use the PID, this is only going to probably be a one-time use. So this is not official. You guys I do not recommend the PID option at all. But if you want to exit out of it by image name or program name, go for it. Me personally, I like the image ID because I feel like it's more precise and it's more reliable, I guess. Definitely more reliable. Notepad, the program name, that'll work alright. And then PID, I would not rely on at all. So you do have 3 choices here. If one fails, you still have 2 more chances. And this will work, you guys, I promise. So we can go ahead and exit out of that. And actually want it to auto start program, so it's going to start the process every time. So we can go ahead and start. What we'll notice is that it'll exit out of the process, and we can even close it out, then open it back up. It'll be running in the bottom right. And every time that message or whatever it might be pops up, it's going to exit out of it. And this program does start up at Windows Startup, so you never ever have to worry about running this program again. So you set it up once, and it's going to be in use the rest of your life. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you have any questions or recommendations or any presets you'd like to see in here, let me know down in the comments. I would love to add some. As of right now, these are the only 3 that I know of, or the only 2 I could even come up with. And then this just opens up the file location. So yeah, if you have any recommendations, comment below. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback, or even just tell me you love this program or if you hated it. It's always great to know that, I guess. Thanks for watching this video. See you guys next time.